Hey y'all, it's your girl Marie Kash, and these are my deal breakers.
You're watching SBoy TV.
He is sensitive. I can't deal with a man being overly sensitive and crying because I need you to put your foot down. I just feel like I can't talk to no man that I can walk all over. Definitely can be sensitive because I'm sensitive and I don't need no overly sensitive nigga. So next. He is the store manager at McDonald's. That's definitely a deal breaker for me. I either want a man that's gonna either make more than me or you can make the same amount. And I can't mess with nobody that work at McDonald's, especially if I'm making more than you. That's just not gonna work. Then you coming home smelling like fries and burgers and shit. I ain't with that. I'm straight. He likes and comments on other girls' posts. Honestly, I like niggas' pictures and shit like that. And it's not always me trying to fuck with them or whatever. I might like a nigga fit, might think it's sweet, but like, I just rather not see that shit because anytime you scrolling down on Instagram, every female hate to see such and such, like your nigga name and other something on under the post. That definitely have my blood boiling. So at the same time, yes, it's a deal breaker, and at the same time, it's not. So it just depends on how heavy I fuck with the nigga. Like if you one of my favorite niggas, I'm definitely gonna be pissed because why is you under this bitch post like that? Especially if it's a bitch I'm mutual friends with. I'm not having it. Finish the sentence. A good man doesn't. A good man doesn't make you pay for the bill. I just feel like a good nigga, he not gonna make you pay for that bill if y'all out or whatever. Now I'm gonna cover the tip, or if we go to the next function, I'm gonna take care of a drink or whatever. But a good nigga, he not gonna make you pay for that bill. And that's just period. He doesn't believe in paying for everything until you're his wife. Ooh, I feel like this definitely a deal breaker because, like, do you expect me to pay for everything the whole time we kicking it, or that we just gonna be fucking and you not doing nothing? Like, that's just not gonna work. I believe in a man, we could do 50-50, or, you treat me and I treat you. I like a trick that's gonna, trick as well. So it's not gonna work out for me. So I'm straight, deal breaker. He wants a poly relationship. Now I do like girls. I do like girls. I'm bi-curious. I really am. But I can't share my nigga. Like, I could do one of them things, like we could have a threesome or whatever, and then you go your way, I go my way. But to actually be in a house, we together in the same household, you in the other room, we sleeping in the same bed together, all that shit like that. Like, every time I look up, we on dates, you there too. I can't do that shit. I'm straight. I can't do a poly relationship. I'm good. I don't like sharing my nigga. I'm straight. He is in a fraternity. This is not a deal breaker for me because I fucked with a Q dog before and I feel like those are the fucking worst ones. So yeah, this is not a deal breaker. Him and his friends are roommates. Oh my goodness. I'm only laughing because I kicked it with a nigga that had roommates. And I just feel like at this big age, because he was 30 and up, at this big age, I just feel like that's not acceptable. That's a deal breaker because I want to walk around naked. I want to get up and, go to the bathroom and not have to see your homeboy on the couch or somebody in the bathroom or run into one of they hoes. That's, I don't want to deal with that. I just feel like at this age, yes, okay, inflation and all this shit like that, rent is high and stuff, but I just want to be able to kick in at my nigga house without other people around. Like, you not gonna want to come in my house and all my bitches there and shit like that. You can't walk around naked. You can't do none of that shit. So no, I'm straight. All right, story time. What is your worst sex experience? I can honestly say I had one. The person wanted to fuck with me for a long time, and I finally gave it a chance and started fucking with him. And it was one of the situations where he was kind of real comfortable. We finally had sex. The sex was terrible. It was just a little too much. He was too moaning and groaning for me. He enjoyed it more than I did. And afterwards, the nigga was like farting and biting his toenails and doing all type of shit. I swear to God, I kid you not. Like, I swear to God, I called my cousin. I texted my cousin that same night. Like, I'm about to go and I'm about to leave this nigga here. That was the worst fucking experience ever. Little dick and you fucking nasty. I'm straight. He has a gambling problem. I feel like this is kind of like a deal breaker a little bit because if you just always out gambling your money and shit like that, when are we gonna have time to go on dates or just do certain things? And then you don't handle your money right. If you was to be my husband or we was to be in a relationship and you fucking can't take care of your half of the rent or certain bills and stuff like that because you always down bad, you gotta go shoot dice with these niggas, you gotta go bet your money on fucking basketball and you down bad, something ain't right because your responsibility is supposed to come first. And I'm not fucking with no nigga that ain't got their money right and they not in their bag. I'm good. He finishes fast during sex. I feel like this depends because they always supposed to say like if a nigga come quick, yo coochie good. But then sometimes I just feel like it depends on how fast that nigga coming because if you soon as you put it in and you coming immediately, then something's not right. His big sister doesn't like you. I really don't give a fuck about a sister or whoever don't like me in the family because I'm dating you and we in a relationship. So as long as there's like some type of respect, you know, and you know, you not letting her talk crazy to me or some shit like that, then we good. Cause I'm dating you and I'm on you, not your family. So he had chlamydia more than once. I'm not fucking with no nigga that got anything or has had anything. Like nowadays, y'all motherfuckers not asking for people my charts. I am. Let me see when the last time you been to the doctor, shit like that. Cause a lot of y'all niggas, y'all don't have no PCPs and y'all don't even know what a fucking primary care doctor is. And y'all go to fucking walk-in clinics and urgent care to get fucking tested. So I'm good. I'm not fucking with no nigga. Cause if you just got diseases more than once, you out here just fucking with bitches and you're not wearing a condom and you just not giving a fuck. So yeah, this definitely a deal breaker for me. Don't bring no shit to me. I'm good. Who was the last person that slid into your DMs? Can you give me phone, please? I gotta look and see. Cause people be in my DMs all the time. So I don't know. Oh, it was definitely my friend though. I ain't gonna say his name, but he DM'd me and was like, let's have a kid. So I don't know why he do it. He be talking shit, but yeah, he DM'd me. I ain't gonna say his name though, but yeah. He a little low-key rapper. I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want his bitches mad at me, but sometimes me and my mans be playing like that, so. He watches baddies. You're gay. Something ain't right. It's a little sus. Unless you got a bitch and you're at the crib watching it with a bitch on the side or something, then I'm going to think like, okay, you watching it with one of your hoes. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. That's a little sus to me. I'm straight. He won't share his location with you. That's not a deal breaker for me because I don't want you in my business, so I don't really care. And it's not even just about me being sneaky and stuff like that. We're not in a relationship, we're not together, so I don't need to share my location with you. Now, if you call me, you like, where you at, what you doing, whatever, I'll tell you where I'm at. But I don't need to share my location with you, not unless I'm sharing it for you to come to my house. And that shit gonna go off after an hour. You're not getting this shit indefinitely, so goodbye. He likes to eat butt and suck toes. That's a fucking deal breaker. Wait, hold on, redo that. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I read that wrong. I thought he was saying something else. That's not a deal breaker at all. Because I've had my ass ate before and it was great. A nigga gotta really be on some grown man shit to be doing that. Little niggas, they don't be into that. 30 and up, they be into that. Those were my deal breakers. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at marie.cash2_. And stay tuned for some new music because it's on the way.